They hired you to be the pawns in their chessboard of lies. Closest friends are deceptive as Decepticons in disguise. Testing my metal with the fireball. A million tries creep in the shadow, cause the sun got eclipsed by the kunais. So the trials and tribulations, they eat away at your patience. Because of orders from Twisted Hokage leading the nation. There's hatred in both the Senju clan and Uchiha relations. Only time for burials, we've never known a celebration. When you bury me, don't include your flowers, just salutations. The illusion is realer than shell casings inside the matrix, and everyone is expendable. Lose a soldier, replace him till the Grim Reaper quietly comes knocking and you embrace him. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. When the shallow grave opens, demons released from captivity by a seal that is broken. Generations of hatred like a sleeping giants awoken. The first casualty of war is the truth that's never spoken. And all the blood in a world where the Uchiha are nearly extinct, where a fictional tale becomes reality. This is the terrifying story of the beginning of the end. Even though we're a clan superior, sometimes we are made inferior. An illusion to leave you delirious, strong on the outside interior. Still wanna make us do the right thing. You were born in the light, you were shining. It's cool that you're guided by the brightness, but to us it's nothing but blinding. I am just trying to raise my family, bounty hunter trying to move in heavily. I can understand getting this bread, but it's nothing if you don't understand longevity. Real treason has got no borders. In the end, every clan will be slaughtered in the name of following orders. Even though blood's thicker than water, even though we die, keep it moving. Sharingan lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan of Uchiha. Even though we die, keep it moving. Sharingan lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan of Uchiha. 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 See the shadows on the horizon, see the gatekeepers and you bribe them. Darkness is the way we surviving. How we discipline kids, how we guide them. Whether you like it or not, you'll be branded as a tool for the government, a bastard. Art of war is a primary language, understand it, no need to be stranded. Won't fight to the death regardless, doesn't really take much to be heartless. Trekking through the forest and the marshes, knee deep in the blood and the harshness. In the sequence, fall like dominoes. Life's funny but I'm not being comical. We've been better but you know how it goes. Chakra flows through my hair follicles. Even though we die, keep it moving. Sharingan lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan of Uchiha. Even though we die, keep it moving. Sharingan lives on, never lose it. All we ever needed is one eye. Bow down to the clan of Uchiha. 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 Uchiha.
Flame breath, pause and afraid when you're facing death. Thoughts of your brain like a game of chess. How it course through my veins and I break a sweat. Say less, walk with your pain on the razor's edge. War never change, so we raise our heads and we talk with the grave when we're laid to rest. Better take your seats and back down if you're not here to play with beasts. I stand proud so you know that you're safe with me. My bravery is forged for the blazing heat. The duty of the strongest to save the weak, and through me they are bonded to flames that speak. So make a peace of drawn with my blade and sheath. I aim to please the best when I take the lead. I do not care about egos, I kill at murder, she wrote. Hassan and flying heat though, cut through her body, heat stroke. I do it all like a cheat code, set every goal and I meet those. And they won't know where my pee goes. I put my heart into battle, the king of the jungle, I'm leaving them dethroned.
Even in my darkest hour, I will still have a heart of gold. And don't you take me for a coward. I will stand strong till my soul goes cold. And you good enough to kill me like that? No, no, sticking a demon in it first. No, no, no way to die if I'm gonna die. No, no, breathing the fire and get in my stand.
But there's not just in your body. I was not built on a parts full of folly. Scorching my marks so they have not forgot me. The blade in itself like it's Joe Abercrombie. Paving my way for the path has been rocky. When I'm determined nobody can stop me. Pride in myself, I don't care if it's lonely, cause I'll be the brother they look to and copy. Burning heart, my life the survivor. Surging fast, the eyes of the tiger. Thermal blast inside of my fibers. Work of art, I write to light fires. Make a stand and fight when time's dire. Blade in hand, I strike like wires. Face the facts, the time to lie tired. Fade to black, I die but not quiet. The spark inside won't ever fade. I raise the sun like Ra. My passion permeates my fate, a blessing from the stars. I leave a legacy and wait to see what comes to pass. I raise my sword so I can make him proud. I've done my part.
Kill me like that. No, no. Sticking a demon in it first. No, no. No way to dead if I'm gonna die. No, no. Breathing the fire and get in my stance. That's how you know what's over for you. That's how you know what's over for you.
And though we rarely get to know our final resting place, I put my soul into protecting those with lesser fates. I'm working hard so that the sun can set on better days. I grip the handle ready, I would never think to hesitate. I lit a candle in the dark so I can light the way. I bring a force with me that's greater than a tidal wave. Backing down is not an option when this life's at stake. I'll set the world ablaze because I'm never gonna die in vain.
Darkest hour, I will still have a heart of gold. And don't you take me for a coward. I will stand strong till my soul goes cold. And you good enough to kill me like that. No, no. Sticking a demon in it first. No, no. No way to dead if I'm gonna die. No, no. Breathing the fire and get in my stance. That's how you know what's over for you. That's how you know what's over for you. I feel alive inside, I wanna break it down. Nowhere to hide, it's coming back around. I never wanted to feel so cold, but this feeling is getting old. I feel alive inside, I wanna break it down. Nowhere to hide, it's coming back around. I never wanted to feel so cold, but this feeling is getting old. I'm feeling down, but I don't want anybody else to. Look what I found, maybe an answer. What do I do? Take it slow, bring it back to me. I'm on the road, but this path's confusing. No, I will avenge those you took from me. I hope you're listening, brother. Your life will not go so quietly. Why did you do it? 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 I feel alive inside, I wanna break it down. Nowhere to hide, it's coming back around. I never wanted to feel so cold, but this feeling is getting old. I've been so brave, I've been so brave, I've been so brave, I've been so brave. I found the way, you tore it down. I never thought you'd come around, yeah. The time we spent is over now, but I'd hate to see you try. Everybody told me that I needed to be something I was not, no. I don't wanna stop, so if you ain't about it, then I'm over it. I'm coming for the people at the top, hold steady when I'm not home. I didn't know anybody, so I'm cold inside. I got the curse, well I hold it right. I didn't know who to be, so I'm cold as night. Seen the worst, nothing left to hide. I feel alive inside, I wanna break it down. Nowhere to hide, it's coming back around. I never wanted to feel so cold, but this feeling is getting old. I've been so brave, I've been so brave.
green, get your cheddar up. Cash. Out at chasing fiends like Persevera. Yeah. See just how I breathe when I wet 'em up. Get 'em again and again and again and etc. Homie, protect thy neck. Hope you don't test my say. You might get checked and read like test. The best defense involves a proactive mind wielding a sharp blade. Opposition relies on finding a dark place. So I get 'em lit. Hard body demon in the light still turns to sediment. Ain't nobody better than squad of rookies looking down on veterans. Tool with many forms of blaze a Leatherman. Yeah. Black drip, black stick, black meat chitting. Static, cat pick, backs my sibling. Drop a stack of pistols, I've been skiing in a death. Super soaker beam to still be leaving, I'm wet, yeah.
You're in the way, I will slay you. Paid to kill, be still, no one will save you. Faded red scars when I pull out the card, come fade. Cover your heart, my blade melts ice like sunbreak. Yeah, you ain't seen worse, bet it's a quick curse. But I'm from that record, gonna set up, battle cats burst. Running fast and corrupt, they turn out needed a fat hearse. Robot in the city, ratio it like it's mad verse. Yeah, out up with the rain, and we're always moving. Don't care what they say, never trust the ruling. Mad leaders don't cave, so we stop them choosing. No matter who's lost, we know what job we're doing. I'm fierce, a heavy hitter, already killed a sister. If I try and ever miss you, they die, but I don't give it up. Assassin slash in the past, remove the view, cuts are fast. Shattering lives like the glass, and you won't be the last.
Nigga, let's get it. I can feel the grudges against me. I know that my judgment coming, Brody. Fuck it, I'm ready. I be pulling all my punches. If I slug it, it's deadly. He stepped to me, it's hysterectomy. I'm cutting his belly. No leg horn, this red on my head different. Cause I know people trying to hurt me way beyond bad ridden. My steel blade sharp, give a fuck if you lag grip. I've been searching for redemption, they want catching a dead mission. They trying to use my name, I don't fuck with the fakes. But Tosai is not a title you can run with and take. Keeping my peace like I ain't trying to get no blood on my blade. But if you fucking with my brother, you get cut in the face, nigga. If you push me to the edge, I revert to a manslayer. Make this blade put some lines through your shit like some graph paper. You can feel it cutting after the fade like a bad taper. Make a sword swipe right on the side in the matchmaker.
Hey, hey, look, I said I walk around with a price on my head, and I'm all about the bench. Put up your life for the brand. Don't you talk about I'll cut your life in the shreds. I bet you didn't know the deal. I make a slice, get the meds. Wait a sec, that sounds with a legend. Now my style's fair. Tell just by the afro, I'm the coldest fuck around here. Found here, hey, and I ended up at her place. May take a second, get it, cause you'll never end in first place. Case I'ma leave, but she bound to get the business. Blinded by that ass, now I'm pounding in the thickness. This is just for the record, cause I need to clear the Guinness. Tell them all to come forward, cause they need to bear witness. Fuck this, I'ma bust this. You want the third arm and I'ma give and do it justice. You wanna fight and reach the top, this a must get. Friend of foe, I'm known to tear apart like a musket.
We'll kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you. Won't kill me.
With the same vision to become the Hokage. So you enroll him in Nato's the sensei. The pain's real, but you wish that it could be fake. Suddenly you falling behind both of your teammates. In the ninja world, it's like you can never transcend until you see a rival and your best friend. Meanwhile, you're just an orphan with no home. You feel like you wanna disappear like a damn clone. Carries the weight of a mission on his shoulder. Half his body suddenly crushed by a boulder, till he was saved by an Uchiha who's older. Madara gonna train him to be a soldier. Life is a jungle that's full of ninjas who dying. From a little cub, now a fully grown lion. Inspired to rebel, to settle the score. And now begins the fourth shinobi war. And they say, well, you never knew you were a monster. You're gonna live and you can die in the same day. You're an invisible ninja, a monster. Every soul that's willing to hurt you, they will pay. There's only destruction wherever you go. You're gonna live and you can die in the same day. It's too bad that your name is Obito. Every soul that's willing to hurt you, they will pay. The battle follows me, the shadow will kill you. Your shadow follows you. The battle won't kill me. The battle follows me, the shadow will kill you. Your shadow follows you. The battle won't kill me. Living living the life of shinobi who's quite bad. Talk is cheap, your kunai's got the price tag. So I finally found my way to Sasuke. Didn't take much to convince him the same day. Through the conniving, I still kept the distance. Simple reason is that Itachi would watch me, and that is how I lost 5 Akatsuki. But it was worth it in exchange for his loyalty. Your life was never meant to be filled full of roses. Opportunity knocks once, then it closes. Orchestrated the 4th war under noses, just to fill the moon's eye, and she never dozes. Suddenly the time passes, too many dying. Started as a cub, now a mercenary lion. To see Rin in the afterlife, so senpai, notice my sacrifice. And they say, when you never knew you were a monster, you're gonna live and you can die in the same day. You're an invisible ninja, a monster. Every soul that's willing to hurt you, they will pay. It's only destruction wherever you go. You're gonna live and you can die in the same day. It's too bad that your name is Obito. Every soul that's willing to hurt you, they will pay. The battle follows me, the shadow will kill you. Your shadow follows you, the battle won't kill me. The battle follows me, the shadow will kill you. Your shadow follows you, the battle won't kill me.
Will kill you. Won't kill me. Will kill you.
As the bodies of your comrades grow cold in your arms, take in their deaths.
They hired you to be the pawns in their chessboard of lies. Closest friends are deceptive as Decepticons in disguise. Testing my metal with the fireball. A million tries creep in the shadow, cause the sun got eclipsed by the kunais. So the trials and tribulations, they eat away at your patience. Because of orders from Twisted Hokage leading the nation. There's hatred in both the Senju clan and Uchiha relations. Only time for burials, we've never known a celebration. When you bury me, don't include your flowers, just salutations. The illusion is realer than shell casings inside the matrix, and everyone is expendable. Lose a soldier, replace him till the Grim Reaper quietly comes knocking and you embrace him. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. When the shadow grave opens, demons released from captivity by a seal that is broken. Generations of hatred like a sleeping giant's awoken. The first casualty of war is the truth that's never spoken. And all the blood doesn't bother me. Forever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? No, the blood doesn't bother me. Forever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? And they say only the dead have seen the end of war. It's not even countrymen and villages you dying for. Politicians sacrifice civilians just to settle scores. Thunder clouds are filled up with children's blood and rains it pours. Carry a giant L and wear it like a shield of armor. Very few ninjas got the courage to command and conquer. When your righteousness is weighing less than the despair you harbor. You don't even have to be Hokage to be called a monster. Question of life with no answers is how we learned our lessons. Buried closets filled up with skeletons and real confessions. The cost of peace is always bloodshed. You must take possession of the philosophy of the founding ninjas giving blessings. Ever since caves, human beings have been afraid of the unknown, so we build the weapons foolish ways until you gotta ask who is the master, who's the slaves. It makes no difference cause everyone's destined for the grave. And all the blood doesn't bother me. Forever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? No, the blood doesn't bother me. Forever change the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? From tuning level, they turned us into some colossal giants. Avenge a ninja, now we steady living inside defiance. And it's a shame that it takes a war just to birth an alliance. But when you do the math, you see just what corrupted your science. Cause when you read between the lines, you don't see no empty space. Maybe just stab me from the front this time, a change of pace. Which part of race extermination you want us to embrace? You think it's worth it to cut off your nose to be saving face? Nah.
As the bodies of your comrades grow cold in your arms. Take in their death.
The mass changes, I descend barefoot through the atmosphere after several years passing. Trapped in a pitch black element with the greatest ever known character development. Years have been gathered, my speech thunders. Near you, streets rumble beneath the masses. Hundreds of thousands bow as the sun drowns out. See, I breathe foul clouds as I scream out loudly. Villagers shower around you, vanishing voices, powerful mouth of the champion. Hokages in the trees in the canopy, leave the ground breached, death to the enemies. Only destruction will thrive where I touch. Watch me glide through the sky as I lunge. Swoop through challengers, talons extended. Chew through a crowd with malice intended. The story of the lonely shinobi, none after and none not before he. When you stand in the light, better prepare for the darkness that is falling upon thee. The story of the lonely shinobi, none after and none not before he. When you stand in the light, better prepare for the darkness that is falling upon thee. And with a clan of well-known ninjas, madmen atop 4 horses, talk like prophets of the approaching apocalypse. Battlefield with rotted flesh toxic. War is the force of our brothers in anger. Famine represents the hands of Mother Nature. Pestilence relates to man, she hates us. Death is the resting place of all creation. Examine Obito's transformation. From child to a man, he escapes this pain with meditation. Hanging spatial orbit in a dormant station and inform the agents. The unruled clan moving lost in rotation. I've had a great revelation, ascension of brain elevation. Witness the changes, aliens who harvest the earth and claim it. The story of the lonely shinobi, none after and none not before he. When you stand in the light, better prepare for the darkness that is falling upon thee. The story of the lonely shinobi, none after and none not before he. When you stand in the light, better prepare for the darkness that is falling upon thee. The apocalypse of pain, this is Armageddon. Tell me, will it ever change how we kill our brethren? Terrorism is a job coming from the inside. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is 9/11. If you reaping what you sow, then this is your season. All my people want is hope, and I am the beacon. Don't worry when I switch the style, to me it's like breathing. If you're talking about some aliens, bring on the deacon. Homie, this is not a drill, alien invasion. Or the people did me wrong, my chakra forgave them. It's time to be a kamikaze, this is how I save her. I'll never be on my knees begging for my life, son. This one for the perfect sage and my brother Neji. I don't see no enemies, cause now they disciples. Time to kill the Otsutsuki, it won't be survival. You said that I'm gonna die, I say that to buy yo. All this pain is simply following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me. You better watch your mouth if you're saying something. Maybe we can get you braces if your gums are bumping. There's no villains left around, they don't holler nothing. Maybe that's because they see how we shown and jump up. Not even my final form, there's no need to panic. If you wanna speak in violence, you learn the language. There's the legend of the bead, you we wreaking havoc. Said I'll never be the leader, but somehow I managed. You've been playing with the seal, you don't wanna risk it. Y'all are like a hurricane, how you get it twisted. If Konan smell a snitch, we gon' kill a model. You never ask if I care, that is not my business. This one for the perfect sage and my brother Neji. I don't see no enemies, cause now they disciples. Time to kill the Otsutsuki, it won't be survival. You said that I'm gonna die, I say that to buy yo. All this pain is simply.
If you have made it to the end of the video and you ain't like it yet, what the fuck are you doing, my guy?
Push the button. Goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Thought I'd tell you from the start. Yeah, they wish on me like a star. Yeah, my haters made me a star. Yeah, they wanna break me apart. Yeah, I talk my shit all the time. Yeah, you don't kill shit but a vibe. Yeah, you don't kill shit but a vibe. Nigga, I'm down for real. Nigga, I'm really for real. Nigga, I'm down for real. Nigga, I'm really for real. She wanted me, told her leave me alone. She couldn't get me, so she fucked on my clone. My baby girl is a bad bitch, just like my flow, you can't have it. Shorty a baddie, a savage. If I fell off